it's something Manchester City are taking pretty seriously. I've got to tell you about that. The issue surrounds an email that was sent to Dr Onuoha, who's Nedum Onuoha's mother. And Nedum Onuoha, of course, a defender that plays for Manchester City and has been here and made 70 starts for Manchester City. Spent last season on loan at Sunderland. She's also his agent. Now, this email was sent last October during some contractual negotiations between the player and the club. The email was sent from Gary Cook's email address and seemed to be intended for the football administrator here, Brian Marwood. Now, in that email, it ridiculed the situation that Dr Onuoha finds herself in. She's being treated for cancer at the moment, and it seemed to mock that situation. Now, for his part, Gary Cook says he did not send that email. It was sent during a holiday in South Africa, and he claims that his email account was hacked and that neither did Brian Marwood receive the email either. Now, Dr Onuoha clearly very, very upset by the words here, and the letter was published yesterday in a national newspaper. She's been in contact with the FA and also with the Premier League over this, but I'm led to believe that both of those parties see this as an internal matter for Manchester City. Now, the board-led review is already underway into Gary Cook's behaviour and whether or not he did send this email. As I say, he flatly denies sending this email at all and has apologised for any offence caused to Dr Onuoha. Now, I've spoken to many Manchester City fans over the last few hours about their views on Gary Cook. I think it's fair to say when he first arrived at the football club, they were in two minds. He said some staggering things. There was the welcome to Manchester, the Carlos Tevez. There was also the talk of AC Milan bottling it, and of course that famous New York pub incident when Gary Cook said that Manchester City would be the biggest club in the world. But I think all those things accepted, a lot of Manchester City fans are very, very impressed with the way he's gone about things here at the Etihad Stadium. He's put Manchester City on the map, there's no doubt about that. Having spoken to him personally in the summer, he's got great big plans for Manchester City in the coming years, not just on the field but also off the field, and making this a real hub in terms of football. He really has got some bold ideas about how to take Manchester City forward, and of course he's brought some staggering players into the football club in the last couple of years. But this is a very different matter altogether. What this review has to establish is who did send this email, and then what action to take should it be found that Gary Cook did indeed send this email to Dr Onuoha's mother. And I must make it flatly clear that at the moment Gary Cook absolutely denies sending this email and has also apologised for any offence that's been caused.